Why do people always wait for summer to get outside? Why do we wait for the dust and haze and wildfire smoke? Of course, it's justified in a way. We all have memories of school finally being out, sunshine, warm weather, and those days that were just packed. But as an adult, it's about those early fall days, when the mornings are finally a bit cooler and a layer of mist hangs in the air. When wearing a hoodie in camp is not only preferred, but a necessity when making your morning coffee. When it just starts to feel like you can breathe a little easier. There's a clarity in the air that's missing from those hot, hazy summer days, and you can start to feel that inevitable return of the Oregon rain. So this is the time to get out. This is the time for just one more trip. This is the time to feel alive and explore, and this is the time to see nature at some of her finest moments. This is the time. So come along for the ride. And while the desert is always great, there's nothing quite like the cooler mountain air and the larches and aspen turning yellow that really says fall. Larches, man. Larches. So at the filming of this, it's been not quite 2 weeks since I had gallbladder surgery. And then just before the weekend, I came down with a cold. And Nicole had hurt her knee last month. And we're waiting on doctors and MRIs for her. So we decided to get out and decompress while the weather was still nice. And despite that fall feel, we still had some very warm daytime temps. And the wildfire smoke is still very much present, even this late in the season. We really need some rain. Our only real plans for this trip was to slowly make our way east, head to the top of Spanish Peak to see what kind of views we could get, and then find a spot to camp. We ended up making camp at our favorite location from our anniversary trip last year.
Some of the truly dedicated viewers here might recognize the spot we're at. It was our last camp from our very first trip to the Ochocos last summer, but it's one of our favorites, so we're pretty happy to be here again. But we got a nice sunrise coming up. It was a beautiful clear night, so I think it's time to make some coffee and some breakfast. A creature of the sun. She does not come alive until touched by its golden rays.
So with the cries of the coyotes affirming that our much too short weekend was at its close, we hit the road for the long drive home. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again for the next adventure.